if you're on social media, if you're using social media, if you're a social media brand creator, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to be talking about social media marketing, how it is growing, and how people are spending on the platform, how people are using the platform to buy goods and services. So first, I want to start off with user adoption. So currently, there's 5.17 billion users using social media every single day. That's around 65% of people all around the world using some sort of social media, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They are on it. Okay, that's the current numbers. Now, what are the top 6 social media platforms? So the number one platform being Facebook. There's basically 3 billion active users monthly. There's WhatsApp, around another 3 billion monthly active users. Instagram, also 3 billion active users. YouTube is 2.58 billion. TikTok is rapidly growing with 2 billion monthly active users. Think about that. TikTok 3 years ago wasn't even popular at all. 4 years ago, it wasn't even existent. And now it already has 2 billion monthly active users. WeChat is 1.4 billion monthly active users. So these are the top 6 social media platforms. Okay, now historically, to see the numbers, 2015, there was 2 billion users worldwide who were connected online. And then by 2020, it went to 3.78 billion users, right? Then it went to 4.76 billion users in 2023. Today, we're at 5 billion, and it's projected to go to 6 billion and more at 2028. So what do we do with all this? There's a bunch of people on social media. What does that mean for you as someone who uses social media, who wants to promote a product, who wants to use it to connect with their audience? What does it mean for people today? So what are the key trends? So social media is moving more and more into integrated shopping. So platforms are increasingly putting in seamless shopping features. So if you go on Instagram, you see a post, you can just click buy. For example, if it's a fashion good, usually it's tagged. You can go on the website and buy it right away. Amazon's very good at the add to cart option, where you just add the cart, check out, and you've already bought it. So social media is moving more and more towards integrating the shopping experience throughout the platform. Influencer marketing is massive. If you go to any restaurant and ask them about influencers, it has a lot of weight on their restaurant. So collaborating with influencers is extremely important moving forward, whether you're a fashion brand, you're a home renovation brand, you're a restaurant brand. Influencer marketing is huge, and this space is only growing. Mobile commerce, so as the mobile devices increase, social media shopping experiences become more accessible and convenient, making people allowed to basically make a purchase on the spot. Okay, now we're gonna move to social commerce. So basically, what we talked about right now is how many people are using social media, what they're doing on it, what are some of the trends for companies. But now I'm gonna go into some more numbers in terms of how people are using the platforms to actually make purchase decisions and how that impacts your company and your brand. Even if it's your personal brand, if it's not like a product you're selling, but just your own influencer you're selling, this is important for you. So in 2022, the global sales using social platforms was $992 billion. So that was huge in 2022. Now the forecast is $2.9 trillion for next year. So estimated growth shows exponential increase by 2026. The way that these platforms are going to integrate shopping experience more and more, it's going to be an exponential growth, not a linear growth. So the line won't go like this, like 2%. It's going to go exponentially. In the same way that TikTok was adopted exponentially, not linearly, that's what is increasingly happening with social commerce. What are some of the top categories? I actually looked up what were some of the top 5 to 6 categories that people are spending and using these platforms to spend on. So fashion and apparel is number 1. It's a global leader. 21% of global revenue comes from social commerce. This is huge. So if you're a fashion brand and you're not on social, you're missing a lot of sales. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. Beauty and personal care products is another huge one. I showed the picture of Glossier. It's an Instagram that I really like. They do Instagram marketing and social media marketing very well. They have a great call to action in their bio. They have their different partners like WNBA, Sephora. So they do social media very, very well. There's a lot of pages that do it very well. Glossier is just one of them. So beauty care products are huge. Home decor and home improvement goods are gaining a lot of traction on social media, with it allowing people to basically connect with experts in the field, different flooring companies. Home decor is huge. So if you're in the home decor space, you have to be on social media. I highly recommend it. If you're not, you're basically leaving money on the table. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be successful, but there's a lot of people who are looking for these items and they're looking on socials. So if you're not there, they just don't see you. Consumer electronics is another huge one, with a lot of unboxing videos where someone like Marcus Brownlee is an influencer who does unboxing, reviews. That sort of user-generated content is really working with consumer electronics. So if you can send your items to popular influencers, it's a good strategy to increase your brand in front of people. Health and wellness, so products like fitness gear, vitamins. Influencers are big into this. Basically, fitness influencers are the perfect person you want to send your health and wellness products to so they can promote it. Food and beverage, as we spoke about, going to restaurants, it's going to make a big difference for your company if a lot of influencers are coming to your place, if people are posting, even just the everyday person is posting about your food, your restaurant, your something they bought at the grocery store, that's going to be big for you. Okay, and then how much does social media actually influence a consumer's decision making? So according to research, 87% of consumers say that social media significantly influences their buying decisions. Significantly. Shaping their preferences and choices in real time. This is a new phenomenon. Ever since 2015, people are using social media to basically validate their purchase or use it to do research on their final buying decision. 27% of consumers prefer social media for discovering new products, basically showing how dominant it is over traditional channels like search engines, like Google and TV commercials. And then research also shows that over the past 3 months, 40% of consumers have found a new product through social media, showing the platform's growing role in the influence in people's new purchase decisions and final purchase decisions. So if you are not on social media, you are not being seen. If you're doing social media not too seriously, you're also not being considered seriously. So if you're doing social media very properly, very well, then you're being considered very seriously in the consumer's buying decision. So what does this all mean? What are the recommendations? Throughout the video, I've been giving recommendations, but just to sort of sum it up, build the following. So how do you want to win to 2028, right? When you're looking for the next 3-year planning, next 5-year planning, how do you want the next 5 years to do? And what can you do for the next 3 years to basically make sure your 2028 is solid? You want to make sure you're building a good following with a strong audience. You want to make sure that the people following you actually care about your brand. They actually care about the people that are talking about the products in your brand. So this is very important. Experiment different features that there are. So TikTok has shopping features. Instagram has shopping features. So basically, for the next 3 years, you want to experiment with those different shopping features, seeing what works, what doesn't work. There's going to be a lot of trial error for the next 3 years. And then obviously create videos, create a lot of short form engaging videos. If you're open to creating long form videos, that's great too. You're going to get a lot of engagement through that. Show your products. Basically, make sure your brand is being shown to the world so people know about it, people know how to interact with it. If people have any questions, they feel comfortable commenting on the brand, sending you a DM. Basically, you want to make your brand look approachable on your social page. Basically, on their phone, you should feel like an approachable company to basically talk to and ask questions to. What are the insights? Early investment, invest now. In the next 3 years, you'll be good. As I said, develop a strong following and use a phased approach. So basically, you want to test things out. You don't want to put all your money right away and, run a bunch of videos, run a bunch of ads. Like, see what's working and invest in what is working, and don't invest in what's not working. Like I said, experiment and you'll be good. That's everything for today. Thank you for watching. If you found any insights in this, if you thought it was valuable, make sure you subscribe, send this to someone you know.